war between Russia and Ukraine, and the second, the battle between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. I'm illustrating you two examples of two different times to make you understand how we decide what is ethical or what is unethical, right? There's a war between Russia and Ukraine, and there was a battle between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. In this battle, role of India, we are deciding the role of India is ethical or not. The role of Vidur was ethical or not, right? Because India has been playing the same role in the battle, in the war between Russia and Ukraine, as Vidur played the role between the Pandavas and the Kauravas. Right? So India's stand is neutral. The same thing happened. Vidur's stand was neutral. Vidur was a minister. He was very wise person, and he was known for his thought process. He was known for his wisdom and ethical decisions. So he took a neutral stand. He tried his level best to explain both the Pandavas and the Kauravas not to go for the battle and the bloodshed, because it would cause lives of thousands of people, and it would have left a lot of children without a father, right? Lot of women widow. He was trying to explain each and every person from both the sides, please do not go for the battle and settle this problem by talking itself. But once he has come to know that the battle is completely decided, now it can't be subsided. It can't be avoided. Then he took a neutral stand. He got away from both the sides. Clear? The same stand India has taken. India did not support Russia because it would have maligned or damaged the image of India's across the world. Though Russia is our best friend, one of the best friends in the world, right? It's not fair weather friend. Russia is India's all weather friend. Yet India did not support Russia. Ukraine has never ever supported us on the international forums, on our decisions globally, right? Be it the issue of Kashmir, Article 370 or whatsoever. Ukraine never supports us, right? Yet India did not either support or oppose Ukraine. If India were taking the moral decision, then India should have supported Russia and opposed Ukraine. But India did not either support or oppose Russia or Ukraine. But India opposed the war, wants the war to be ceased as soon as possible for sake of humanity. So India did not support either Russia or Ukraine. At the same time, India neither opposed Russia or Ukraine, but India opposed the war, and India wants this war to be stopped and seized as soon as possible for sake of humanity, right? The same thing done by Vidur in the battle between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. Listen carefully, because I'm just going to give you one point so that most of the dilemmas will be subsided, will be removed. Vidur's stand was the same as was the stand of India, as is the stand of India in the war between Russia and Ukraine. So is it India's? So how would you rate it? India's act we can rate ethical, right? But Vidur's act is moral, not ethical. Why? And I told you every act which is ethical must be moral, but every act which is moral may not always be ethical. Why? India did the same as was done by Vidur in the battle between the Kauravas and the Pandavas. Why it is ethical and why the act of Vidur was moral? Why? Now I explain you. In the battle between Russia and Ukraine, India is the third party, not associated with neither Russia nor Ukraine is the part of our country. They are different countries. They are different states. So India's role was in favor of majority, the world, the humanity, that India wants war to be subsided, to be seized, to be stopped for sake of humanity. So the least damage. So the humanity could be saved, right? So it is not the matter of inside one state, right? India is the third party. India is like every other nation of the world. So the battle between the Pandavas and the Kauravas was not the battle between two different states, right? So Vidur's decision was not ethical, because what is the impact of Vidur's decision on the battle of? He could not have saved bloodshed. He could not have stopped bloodshed. He could not have played the role to avoid the war. It shows that he did not have fortitude, he did not have perseverance, he did not have power to stand in pressures, right? You don't have management skills. Yeah, you don't have decision-making capability, because it was not the battle between two different states. It was the battle between two parties of the same state. Clear? So now you have understood what I want to say. Why the act of Vidur was moral, not ethical, and why the act of India is both ethical and moral, primarily ethical. Once something is ethical, must be moral. So everybody, have you understood what I'm saying? Akhilesh Kumar has asked, sir, what should Vidur have done? Yes, this is the question. This is the question. He should not have got himself aside from the scenario. He should have taken part. When he came to know that the battle can't be avoided between the Kauravas and the Pandavas, then he should have decided, now I have to take the side which is in favor of dharma, which is in favor of humanity. So he should have taken the side of the Pandavas. Getting what I'm saying?